Hello world, Shelly here, and today we're gonna go through some more empties. You guys, it has just been a messy bun and ponytails kind of a week, right? Snow, ice, miserable. So I've got a bunch of empties here, and we're just gonna go through them. Some of these you've seen before, because I go through them every single month. Some of them I go through every single month and I don't show you, so I'm gonna show you some things that aren't beauty related, but I enjoy them. They're nutrition related, so there's that. And there's some new things in here that I don't think I've shown you ever before. So let's go through some empties, shall we? Let's get the ones you've seen out of the way. Of course, I went through another bottle of tart cherry. It's really good for antioxidants. I find that if I skip my tart cherry vitamins, I wake up and I'm creaky and I'm achy and I'm stiff, and these just help that so much. So that is why I take those. I also favor Vitamins of Life. Been taking them for more than a decade. They're the mega food. Well, I haven't been taking the women over 40 version for over a decade, but I've been taking the mega food women's vitamins. Now I'm on the over 40 version for more than half of a decade. Let's stop talking about that math. But they are my favorite vitamins. Finally panned my old Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. There's actually still some in here, but this, you know, when you have a backup ready to go, sometimes you gotta let it go, man. You gotta let it go. Another Charlotte Tilbury. This is another one this one made me mad AF, because look, there's still product in here. In fact, a decent amount of product, but the cap stopped working. Like, I can't get the cap on anymore. And then I figured might as well try taking that cloth tip off, because everybody said you could take it off because people think it's gross. Well, I don't find it to work very well this way, even though everyone says it's fine. No, it's a mess. So I would rather keep the tip on, but you know, it's destroyed once you pull it off. Didn't really matter because my cap doesn't work properly anyway. This was just a total dud packaging. I do have a backup of this already, but I can't find it. And I really want to, because this stuff's not cheap. But, thank goodness, I've been loving the Wet n Wild Incognito, because I've just been using that instead of looking for my replacement for my Charlotte Tilbury. Another one, I highly recommend this one. I got this at Target. It's from Arches and Halos. This is their microfiber tinted brow mousse. And what I like the most, a bunch of it, the packaging, the labeling is wearing off of it, but I love the wand. So it's a teeny tiny, looks like there's a fuzzy on it. It's a teeny tiny brush. And I absolutely love it for that. It gets every little brow hair. It's a lovely brow tint. It is not too warm toned in its darkest shade. Can I tell what this shade is? This is dark brown. So, highly recommend it. I really enjoy the brush on this one. It doesn't have enough hold to use it on its own, but then again, none of them do, so at least not for me. Let's talk. I got some mascaras here. Actually, several. Went through a Double Wear Zero Smudge Lengthening Mascara. This is my lower lash line mascara of life. I've already opened my replacement. It has a tiny little brush that makes it super easy to get the lower lash line without smudging it all over the place. And the thing with my lower lashes is that, especially in the center, they're long, and so they poke my face. Like, if I look down, those lashes are touching my skin of my face. And so by the end of the day, I have little polka dots of mascara under my lower lash line and smudges from my lashes. Now, with this one, literally the only mascara that doesn't smudge on my lower lash line. So, it is my lower lash line mascara of life. And my new one is here, and it's clean and already in use. I'm wearing it right now. Also went through a CoverGirl Exhibitionist Lash Primer. This is mascara primer. Love this. I've tried a whole lot of primers, and there are a lot that are okay, but this one's just my favorite. It is a white, and mine's all goopy and old now because I've already replaced it, but It is a white mascara primer, but I find that there's no trouble whatsoever in covering it up with mascara. I also find that it works with any mascara. You don't have to be using CoverGirl mascara for it to look good. Love this primer. Already have my new one open and in use. Also went through a tube of the CoverGirl Exhibitionist Uncensored Mascara. I love this mascara. Favorite drugstore mascaras are the Uncensored and the Exhibitionist regular one. I think I like Uncensored just a tiny bit better, but it gives you super thick looking brows. I like a bushy brush like this. It's my favorite kind. I have already purchased and opened and started using a new one of these as well. Also went through an It Cosmetics Lash Blowout. I love this packaging. This was the one that they did in collaboration with, was it Dry Bar? Does it say it on here anywhere? I can't read it from the, I don't think it says it. But super cool packaging. Love this mascara. Excellent mascara. Very similar to the CoverGirl brush, as you see, which is my favorite kind of brush. And I already have my replacements in, it's working. It is in progress, open and in use, so highly recommend this one as well. All right, last few, we got some skincare here. This bottle took me so long to finish. Every time I thought it was going to be empty, it was not empty. And that to me says you get a lot of product in here. This is the CeraVe PM Facial Moisturizing Lotion. I think they've even updated the packaging. It took me so long to finish this. And I actually use this as my daytime moisturizer. I really enjoy it. You know, it's just a good hydrating ceramide type of a moisturizer. And it's for normal to dry skin. It works for me in terms of having very dry skin. Wears well under makeup, does not pill up. It's somewhat lightweight in its feel, so it's not a very heavy feeling type of a moisturizer, even though they call it a PM moisturizer. I love it. It's good stuff. I will probably repurchase it once I get through some, I'm testing so many moisturizers right now. But once I get through them, this is kind of like a staple. This is kind of one of those things, like kind of the CeraVe Hydrating Cleanser is another like staple product for me that no matter what I test, I will always go back and have those available to me because they just work. That's kind of that kind of product. I am in sputtering mode on my number 7 Advanced Retinol 1.5% complex. I use this on my off days from my Curology, which is a tretinoin cream. So I love it for a bunch of reasons. It is allowing me to up my retinols in my routine without having the irritation, like my skin's not ready to go to an extra night of tretinoin, but it can handle this on the in-between nights. It doesn't introduce any kind of irritation, even though I'm using it on the off nights of my tretinoin. Now, I don't use retinols every single night, so I do 3 to 4 nights of my Curology, which has tretinoin in it, and then I'll do 2 nights of this, and then the other night or two, one of those I will do just 7 skins. So literally just hydration and moisturizer. And then the other night, I'll just kind of do whatever my skin feels like it wants. But I'm really enjoying this. I think it is an excellent product in terms of no irritation, but good, beneficial effectiveness, I guess I'd say. So I already have a replacement for this. It's not open yet because I can still sputter just a little bit out of this tube. It's almost empty, you guys. It's so close. It's actually, I should just let it go. Let it go. I'm not going to sing that song. I don't even know that song, really. All right, so I finally... Taylor Wynn's been talking about Old Spice deodorant for literally years. And I was curious because I've been wearing Secret deodorant my whole life, since I was a teenager. And they don't make any unisex kinds of scents. All of the scents are very feminine. And so the part of Old Spice that intrigued me was that there were scents that weren't, you know, they're neither masculine nor feminine. And I thought that was intriguing. So at first it took me a long time to find The one that Taylor is always talking about is Oasis, and it's a vanilla type of a scent. I couldn't find it for a while, so I started out with Bear Glove. And so these are both empty, and I've emptied 2 of these since. And I really like them. It's really nice to have just a non-feminine scent that's also not masculine. So Bear Glove isn't a very strong fragrance to it. How would I describe it? It's clean. Yeah, it's just clean. It's just a clean, like fresh out of the shower. It just smells clean. It's not a super strong fragrance to it, but I very much enjoy it. Then Oasis is kind of it's vanilla and it's like a musky vanilla. My only complaint, and it's happening with this one, that one I had to throw away because it landed in the cat litter. When you get to the end, like the top comes off and you can't really use all of it because it just comes off. Like there's nothing securing it to the inside. And so you can't really use the last bit of product. And that annoys me. But I enjoy them both. Both scents I think are lovely. If you're looking to try a deodorant that is not quite as feminine, if what you're currently using has a feminine scent and you would rather try something more unisex, I really enjoy these. Am I going to keep using them? I'm on my last tube of Oasis right now. What I don't like is that you get the white cast in your armpits on your clothing. And my Secret is invisible and it doesn't do that. So that's my only complaint. I don't know. I'll probably keep one on hand and alternate it into my life. But I like them both. They both smell very nice. And it's nice to have something different to smell, I guess. I guess that's what it is. I like the strange, you guys. I like the strange. All right, last couple things. I don't think I've talked about these on my channel, but I've talked about them on my Instagram because they've been part of my routine for about 6 months now. So I figured I go through these empties all the time, but I go through them in the kitchen, and I'm not accustomed to keeping my empties when they happen in the kitchen. I'm accustomed to keeping my empties when they happen in my makeup room or in my bathroom by my sink. So these are 4 Sigmatic. This one's actually full because you throw it out every time you make a shake. But this is protein powder, plant-based protein, and my favorite flavor is peanut butter. These are my favorite protein smoothies. The cocoa flavor is okay. I don't like it as much. I like peanut butter better. Peanut butter is awesome. So I have the monthly subscription where I get a box of these and a box of these and a box of the matcha tea mix every month. And what I like, and this is not going to be everybody's cup of tea, so listen carefully. What I like is that they're not sweet. So most smoothie powders are just heavily sweetened. I don't want sweet in the morning. This to me tastes like natural peanut butter. And when I say natural peanut butter, you know, natural peanut butter that's just made of peanuts and salt, and it's not very it's not salty, but that's what I'm talking about. Peanut butter that's not sweetened as well. So this tastes like natural peanut butter or straight up peanuts. Like it tastes like peanuts, peanut butter, like the way I think peanut butter should be. If you like a sweet smoothie, this is not it. It just tastes like peanut butter, natural, unsweetened peanut butter. There is a little bit of sweetens in here. So it's 4 grams of total sugars, 2 grams of which are added. But that's pretty doggone low sugar. I don't think you could have it if you're keto, but pretty low, pretty low sugar. That's what I love about it. It's delicious. It's my favorite. And then the thing I'm drinking right now, this is the chai latte. Now I have to drink it, you guys. This is the chai latte with reishi. No caffeine, so you can have it at nighttime, which is awesome. It's delicious. Again, it's not super sweet, and that's what I like. Whenever you buy pre-mixed lattes, like chai lattes, they always have a ton of sugar in them. I don't want the sugar. Yeah, this one is 1 gram added sugars. Total 3 grams carbs. So Love it. The whole thing with all of the Four Sigmatic products, they make a coffee product too. I don't drink coffee, but they make a coffee product too, and they've all got mushrooms in them. And that's kind of their claim to fame. They all have a different kind of mushroom. Does this one say what it is? 1,500 milligrams, mushrooms and adaptogens. You can go on their website. It says so. They're also organic. You don't taste anything like a mushroom. Nothing mushroom-like is in here. What made me try them, I saw them originally on Dr. Dre's channel, and I tried them because I know mushrooms are really, really good for you. And I don't like the texture of mushrooms. I like the taste of them, actually, ironically, but they feel so weird in your mouth. Like, I can't deal with that. Like, I have texture issues with my food, so... So I tried these because I thought, get some mushrooms without having to actually feel mushrooms. And actually, you don't even taste them either. I love these. I've been on the subscription plan for about 6 months now. Probably more than that. Oh, gosh. Because I want to say... It's probably been as long as we've been under pandemic, so yeah, it's been a while. But I love them, so I figured I'd share them with you because I go through a lot of them. Is that everything? I think that's everything. There you have it. There are my empties. I basically just do these videos every time my little bin gets full, and so I'll have another one next time I have a bunch of stuff. Do you like these kind of videos? You want to see more empties? Do you like the talk through reviews of products? Let me know. Give me a thumbs up down below. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And as always, thanks a lot for taking some time out of your day to geek out over makeup and empties and deodorant and protein powder with me. I appreciate your time, and I hope you guys all have an awesome day or night wherever you are in the world. Take care of each other. Bye-bye.